to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm with the main man himself, Roy Jones Jr. Roy, have you ever been involved in a press conference like that before? It was pretty spicy.
Very spicy, and I love it, just like I love it. I love spicy press conferences because it gets people going, gets the fighters going, and it was just that today. So this is exactly what they needed. This is exactly what I needed to see to ensure that Chris Eubank, mentally and physically, is ready to go.
I'm glad you mentioned mentality there. I mean, they've both been trying to play these mind games, but it seems like not one of them fighters has faced. The proper fighters, these two.
That's exactly right. Both of them right on point because they're both constant professionals. They're both at the peak of their game, and they both understand what this is all about.
Obviously the main event, it's a pay-per-view here in the UK. Chris Eubank Jr. is fighting Liam Smith, a different opponent from Conor Ben, so the preparation in this camp has obviously been a little bit different. How have you changed the game plan going into this one from the Conor Ben to this Liam Smith?
I haven't changed the game plan because I wasn't here for the Conor Ben, so I didn't have to be here, you understand me? So I just came back and picked up where I left off at.
When you look at this fight as well, you've obviously, like Andy Scott mentioned it up there, you've obviously done everything in the boxing game in terms of fighting. Then you became an analyst as well for HBO. You know your way around the sport, it's safe to say. So when you look at Liam Smith, what does he bring differently to every other opponent that Chris has faced?
Well, the thing about Liam is he would be a modern-day Marvin Hagler. He's not extremely strong, he's not extremely explosive, but he's consistent. What he does it well, and he'll do it all night. So if you know that about him, he's a very professional guy, he's a very good high-level fighter, and he stays consistent the whole night. So if you let him stay there and get his momentum going, you're going to have a problem. If you go ahead and get him out of the fight early, box him, try to hurt him early, or get him cut early or something, now you got a better chance. Because if you let him build momentum, he can really be a problem.
Where does the winner obviously goes on to bigger and better things? Where does the loser go?
Well, I mean, the loser goes to a lot of different places, but I don't know. It all depends on what the loser wants to do, what Liam wants to do, what Chris may want to do. Chris ain't gonna be the loser though, so I mean, it depends on what Liam wants to do. I mean, I'm not the guy to be calling fights, but of course I can't go and say, well, the loser does this. No, I don't know what the loser want to do. He loses. I don't know what he's gonna do. It's not my job.
You mentioned that you went in the camp for the Conor Ben fight the first time round, but obviously there's talk about Ben, and Eddie Hearn has said that this fight may still happen this year at some stage. Will you be in camp if the fight for Conor Ben happens?
That all depends on Chris Eubank Jr.
Would you like to be in the camp?
I mean, I'm the guy that, if he wants me to train him, I'm going to train him. If he says my dad got it, his dad got it. I mean, of course, I always like being in camp with him because he's the guy that listens to what I teach and he applies it to his sport. So I love that. And it's good to have a guy that you can teach him and he does it. I love that about Chris. At the same time, I still want Chris comfortable. So if he's more comfortable with his father in the ring, then let your father do it. So I'm not saying I wouldn't want to be there, but if he's more comfortable with his father, I prefer that.
I mean, is that your young charge there as well? Is that not a young fight you've got in the card? Would you like to name who it is, and I'll probably get a good chat with him?
Yeah, that's Andrew Murphy, but I got quite a few. I got Andrew Murphy, I got Kevin Newman here, I got Fernando Bunch here, I got Abdul Khan, I got, now I'm training Archie Sharp, I got Tony Curtis.
You want to train me?
How old are you?
I'm 40, I'm past it now.
You'll be wasting time right now.
Roy, quick prediction for Saturday night?
Yep, prediction, I think Chris wins, late round stoppage.
Thank you very much, you're a legend. Thank you, Roy, thank you.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.